my game crashed, which, we were just about to get some answers, and then it crashed. So,
It's midnight.
sorry about that. Okay.
I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us.
Okay. Nathan, clearly I'm taking notes. Yeah, there's notes right here. I'll talk to Claire last.
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
Lies.
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
She's acting different.
Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor. And after all our sessions, I'm not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it. Why would I do that? Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
Oh my god, they're all in cahoots, bro.
I don't know why she did it, but Dr. Dekker got repaid, and now my agreement is with Claire. You should ask her. I I'm fine, Doctor.
Sure about
I
that?
went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
Uh-huh. Sure. Sure.
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah. I did say that was a dream, didn't I? Is it easier to swallow, knowing it's the truth? The truth is, I'm not like you, Doctor, or anyone else. I can swim to the bottom of the ocean for hours, and people follow me, even if it's the last thing they do. People follow me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow to see the creature. I'm not sure what you'd call it. A wisp? A star? It's so bright and warm and loving.
God, she's deranged. How is...
I don't know why
how,
it leaves me.
how did he mark her as sane? She's
It only wants
definitely
the
not
others.
sane.
It feeds on them.
I don't know what was in his right mind or our right mind, but she's definitely
When I
not
look down,
sane.
I black out. But if I can just keep looking forward, no blackouts. I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
Oh, so you just can't handle blood.
You really want to know? If I look down, it's writhing, just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive. The creature. It's all inside them, poking holes through them that they shouldn't have. It just eats them. Slowly. The missing people. That's where they go. I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor. The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. It's our secret.
Bro.
I can't explain what happened with John. He followed me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean. I blacked out. He'd gone. You must have read about John in the news. He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. And he had a way with words, but he was also a cheat. The creature liked eating him a lot.
Are we sure that she's just not...
But I can't explain what happened next.
She could be a cannibal. Like, maybe the creature doesn't exist, and she's just a cannibal. You know anything about a prescription pad? It's gone.
Someone was sending Dr. Dekker death threats. Had no idea. You never said anything to me about it.
I don't think anyone would talk to you about that.
Yes, I took it.
What?
I had to.
Why did you have to?
Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift.
Oh my god.
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. Oh, I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice. They're cookies.
What do they have in them?
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable? It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything.
Oh god,
Happy
she's the worst kind of person.
is the only goal.
Oh no,
Max
get away
told me
from
that.
me.
I think some footballer might have said it.
Super happy, but kills people? No, get away.
I told you about Max, right? Didn't I mention him before?
Nope. Nope.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
What the fuck?
Eleanor, her name was, or is. Like I say, he doesn't even know where she is now. But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it?
So now you're dating a 77-year-old man? As Eleanor?
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me.
What the fuck?
I suppose he was just trying to cure me. I mean, I thought he believed that I could shift, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he was just humouring me the whole time. I could never hurt anyone. You have to believe me, Doctor.
I don't believe that you killed her.
You're very welcome.
Just don't kill me, please.
The usual stuff. flour, sugar, butter, chocolate chips, and my special ingredient, a little herbalist magic to give you some pep. You look like you need it.
Is it poison?
You can put herbal remedies in food. The effect's more subtle, but it does work.
Is it poison?
Thing is, because Max didn't die,
Because I
he
like
saw me
cookies.
change back after I let go of his hand. There wasn't anything I could do about it. I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works. I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on.
Huh.
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me.
Gotcha.
You know
is
what
crazy.
you do to me. When you visit, I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed of what I've done.
What are you talking about?
You make me feel like I deserve it.
What are you honestly talking about?
You get inside me, Doctor,
What?
and it hurts. And you don't care.
What the fuck?
I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed.
What?
They think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not.
You were definitely insane. You were 100% just insane.
My lawyer, he says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it. Do you think I'm insane,
Yeah,
Doctor?
but if I say no, you won't kill me.
No. The creature killed John.
I think you're a cannibal or something.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, fuck.
That's all I ever needed to hear you say.
I'm scared, bro.
She's the woman that took over the loan I had with Dr. Dekker.
I'm scared of her, bro.
You're a naughty one, Doctor. You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it? Don't you remember? That's a shame. You had fun.
Do we have, like, selective
If
amnesia?
you
What
can't
is
remember,
this?
I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
The fuck? Okay. We have only Claire to talk to.
I'm fine.
You sure about that?
I killed David.
Wow.
Again. Like you told me to.
Yeah. How did that feel?
With an axe.
Oh my god.
I got him to put his head
Jesus
on
Christ.
the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head. When I picked it up, he was smiling. Probably a muscle spasm. Anushka's fine, I would imagine. Her father came over to talk about the missing cat. It would have been an easier conversation had I not been splattered in blood and sweating like a milkmaid.
Why does he have a knife? You see that? She had a fucking knife. Why does he have a machete?
It seemed like he wanted to give me a piece of his mind, but when he saw the state I was in, he fled. There were no police that turned up. I suspect I've got away with it, at least this second time. That I'm not sound of mind. That I wasn't sound of mind when I killed David. It's up to you whether you want to mention any of our other conversations. I'm happy either way.
So you want to be called insane?
Oh, the continuing saga of Dr. Dekker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed. He called me on Valentine's night. He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace. I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
Damn.
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away.
We already
To
know
stop
that.
people stealing it?
We already know that. Blah blah blah.
I've already told you, I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write him death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
Bryce. I think she's insane for sure, 100%.
I don't really know the girl, but I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker. I mainly did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl. I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest. Yes, Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
Huh. I 100% accuse? So I don't think it's Nathan. And I don't think Mariana killed him, but I don't think Claire killed him either. And I think it's Jaya. I think it's Jaya. I think it's Jaya. It's Jaya.
Doctor, we've had a bad day, haven't we? If you think I'm guilty, then one of your patients must have you just where they want you. I'll forget this indiscretion and go and put the kettle on. And perhaps you can have a lie down or something.
Huh. Well, we do know that Ellen took it because she said she did. Took the pad. But I don't think she killed him. It's in between Mariana and Ellen. If it's because it can't be Bryce. He moved the body, but he didn't kill him. And I don't think Nathan did it. So it's between Mariana and Ellen. I don't know. She's just too fucking happy. There's no shot. There's no shot, bro. I don't know. I wonder what this hint thing is. Oh. Feel.
It's my fault they're all dying. They're following me. It's my fault they're all dying.
Huh. How is it not Jaya?
Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it would be fun. For me, at least.
How would you not be crazy? That's crazy. Thinking of you not being crazy. The cookie's poisoned. I was about to say, are the cookies poisoned?
No. What do you think I am? Fine. Don't eat them then. I was just trying to be nice.
How many other questions are there? I don't know what else there could be. I kind of want to do Saturn just one more time. It's fun. That's fun. Okay, so it's okay. It can't be Bryce. It just can't be Bryce. And it can't be Claire either. It's between Ellen and Mariana, but I don't... How is she sane? There's no way she's sane. She's crazy. I'm gonna see if there's one more question from Ellen, and then... Did she lie about Max dying? Did you lie about Max dying?
No, that's right. Shifting does only work when someone is near death. But Max is dying. I mean, he didn't die when he was my patient, but he's still ill. Terminal, you know.
What do you mean, was your patient?
I don't really have anything to say about that.
I'm just gonna blame it on Mariana. There's no way. I think it's her. Honestly, I think it's Mariana. But they did say whoever stole the pad would have killed him. Oh, fuck it.
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a murderer. I'm a good person. I help people. Why would I want to kill Dr. Dekker? Without him, I'd never have started shifting. Anyway, I had the prescription pad just in case, so there was no reason for me to kill him. I'm really shocked you thought it was me.
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I can see why you may have thought that because of the money I owed him. But I wouldn't murder somebody to make a debt disappear. That's not something normal people do, is it?
They do it all the time.
Besides, I was growing on him. I think if we'd have had more time together, he would have seen I am a sound investment. What do you think, Doctor?
It's not her either. It's not clear. Is it Bryce?
Dr. Dekker deserved to die.
Holy shit, it's Bryce?
I'm not saying I did such a thing.
What?
Not something that I would confess to now whilst being recorded. But I'm happy to reaffirm that his death was necessary. Well, more than death, really. If I only knew where his body had gone. Now I can't be sure. I can't be sure that he's absolutely dead. The girl, chained in his basement. She'd most definitely have killed him given half the chance. I suppose if I'd teleported into his office one night to write myself a prescription and had run into Dr. Dekker himself, that I might have killed him then and there with the nearest available weapon. And in doing so, would be accoladed as the hero, not the villain that you're making me out to be. But we shall see, Doctor. We shall see. Good luck catching a man who can teleport when he wants to, though. Or maybe you don't think that I can.
I caught the killer. After blaming 5 people. But what about your patients? What about you? Am I Dr. Dekker? Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Einstein. We got the insanity route. And
So I've got a new dog, a basset hound. She's got these big floppy ears and a really sad face. You know, even sadder than I look. Ginger. I call her Ginger. She's a rescue. But since I've had Ginger, I've never looked back. Literally. Not one day.
I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions? I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it. To participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
It looks like Terry won't be coming back. She hasn't been in for a while, and I thought she just had a bug or something, but from what I've heard, it's not good. Apparently, she's in intensive care, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. Well, I'm not going to lie. Work's much easier without her watching over me. Does that make me a horrible person?
There's no need to go over old ground. I understand. David died when I stabbed him, and everything else since, everything else that's happened, that was all me. David, Anushka's father, Iris. What's next for me, Doctor? How do we cure what I have? By all accounts, and thanks to a very unfriendly jury, it seems like we're going to have quite a lot of time to figure that out.
Ah, you must be the new doctor. And punctual, I see. I like that in a doctor. I think you're going to fit in just great around here. Oh, I forgot. I have a book for you. It's my must-read of all time, and by must-read, I mean you must read it.
Let's recap, shall we? A siren, a shapeshifter, a time traveler, undead husband, teleportation, and otherworldly gods trying to take over Earth. It's an unlikely tale at the best of times, but you're also purporting to be all of these people? think you're beyond help. You understand what you're saying and expect me to believe it? And you say I am one of your patients? Patently untrue, Doctor. If that were the case, then somehow I've managed to turn the tables on you. Which is plausible, I suppose.
What? Thank you for playing. Oh my god, it was a split personality disorder or something like that. That's crazy. Her last name is Death? Did we even get... Oh yeah, we did. We got them all. We talked to them all. Interesting. We finished the game, my guy. That's crazy. Power of deduction. I solved the murder. Hinty aftertaste. Solve the case using less than 100 hints. Huh. Well, there you have it. We finished the game. Now we're on to the second game, I guess. I think it's called Shapeshifting Detective. We're gonna do that, I don't know, in an hour or so. I gotta get some food and some coffee. I'm very hungry. But thanks for stopping by, everybody, lurking and all that jazz. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.